Kyrie Irving is requesting a trade from the Nets. We saw how this went last time when he wanted to get out of the Nets, but he ended up staying. But now this looks like it's going to be serious. We got different options. There's plenty of teams he could go to, but there's only a certain amount that actually want to have him and are actually right now in question to having them, and or already in talks. The main one that everybody's talking about is the Lakers. He could reunite with LeBron in the Lakers team that needs just a little bit more of a push to it. They already have LeBron, they have AD, and they got a bunch of other role players. And so to add Kyrie into the mix, and you might have to get rid of some of those players, but if you add Kyrie into the mix, you got a great team there. You got a great three. And Lakers are already showing signs of improvement. They're winning games that they not even supposed to be winning, and they're winning games that they should win. Whereas last year it was kind of a hoopla. So, and then if who knows if they keep Russell? I mean, if that's the case, and you trade him out for Russell and probably some other players, then Russell ends up reuniting with KD. I don't know if they had much of a beef. I haven't done much research on that, but they were great in OKC, so maybe that'll work out for them. So you get two reunions. You get two reunions in that trade. Then, of course, for my team, the Mavericks, they are supposedly already in talks for Kyrie. Who knows how that works? And who knows who we have to get rid of in order to make that happen? I got my list of people that we should keep. If you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, you should probably agree with this. I'm saying we have to keep Spencer Dinwiddie. Who else was it? Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, Josh Green, Jaden Hardy. Only Jaden Hardy just because of the potential that he has. Who knows? I mean, if he doesn't have much potential and he doesn't end up improving, not like, Josh Green, we were just talking shit about him last year. Now he's just become one of the most key players for our team. So if we could have that type of improvement for Josh, maybe same thing goes for Jaden Hardy. I would love to see Jaden Hardy as what do you say? What's that guy's name? Jordan Clarkson. I can see him being like a Clarkson. But if you add Kyrie into the, and you could give the Nets a whole bunch of people for that. We have a whole bench that needs to be emptied out. So it could work too. But the thing is, I don't know how Kyrie feels about having Luka have the ball most of the time. It could be a thing where you let Luka sit and then you have Kyrie run the show, which could be, because most of the time it's that the teams get close with the Mavericks, and so Luka has to play more minutes. But if Luka could start off hot with Kyrie, I guess as a shooting guard, basically point guard, shooting guard, whatever, how you have it, and you get Luka out hot, he gets his 20 points like he usually is doing right now, and then you sit him out, then you could let Kyrie work as well, and it could just be like that type of deal. But I say we gotta keep our key players though. We might have to get rid of somebody. I didn't put Christian Wood on that list because we can't deal with another on and off center, but we actually do need him though, so you can put him in that list as well. I was seeing there was a way that we could get Bam. Imagine that. But we need to stick to the topic of Kyrie Irving and where he's gonna go. So you have the Lakers, which who knows, is he actually a person that wants to be in Los Angeles? He's in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, they didn't do a good job of trying to help him out though. So and because Kevin Durant's injured. But then, so you have that Los Angeles. Then you have that could be a possibility. People are liking that. Then you have the Miami Heat. You could probably give Kyle Lowry to the Brooklyn along with some other players, and then you could have a tandem of Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, and Bam, which is also a good tandem. It might be a better tandem. Well, no, not better tandem, but it's up there, and it could actually bounce Miami back up there to being contenders because they've just been falling off. And so, other choices. What else could there be? I mean, that's the main talks that I've been hearing about. He could, and he would want to be with a top tier team. So, I mean, those are I'm guessing those are the best ones so far. I'm trying to think, man, what team needs a person? I can imagine him in the Clippers. That'll be funny. But I don't think they'll be able to. But that'd be pretty cool if he could. Clippers would be cool. They were talking about the Bulls, but the Bulls are just off right now, and they just need to switch up their roster. And Lonzo's always hurt, and it's a mess over there. Who else? I should have had this all written down. Whatever, I don't care. But I was saying that those are the 3 best teams that he could possibly go to. It might just be a whole kerfunkle, and he goes somewhere else that we would never expect. But yeah, that's just my reaction to the whole Kyrie Irving situation. I would love him. I don't know if I would like for him to go to Dallas, because you're seeing how every team he's going to just ends up being something happens, you know. So I wouldn't want that happening to our team. And I don't know how he would work with Luka. If he probably, I mean, he's a top player, of course. So I think any team should be happy to have him. But for entertainment purposes, I would like for him to go to Los Angeles, and then for us Dallas fans just to get someone special in the trade deadline, you know, because these trades are gonna be crazy. Because there's a lot of teams that need to get broken up. You got Toronto that needs to be broken up. You got Heat need to be broken up. Bulls maybe need to get broken up. Wizards, all these teams, they need to start something new. So who knows where that goes. But those are my 3 teams that I think he would go to: Los Angeles Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, that's just because I'm biased, and the Miami Heat. All right, there you go. We have much more content coming in. I haven't been doing much bets on here. I just do them time to time, but we should have more betting breakdowns. We'll probably have them for the next UFC event, Makhachev versus Volkanovski. But yeah, much more coming in soon, y'all.